Welcome in, Libra, to your monthly read for the month of January. Hope you guys had a wonderful first week of the new year. You guys are enjoying it. Everything is going well for you. Wishing you guys all the light, peace, happiness, joy, all the beautiful wonders of this world. So, Libra, let me get some music on for you. I should have had it set up, but we'll get you set up. So, I'm going to go ahead and get some music on for you. What do we want? We'll go with this. I'm Still Standing by Taryn Egerton. Maybe you went through some things and it's like, you know what? I'm still here. I'm still standing. All right. We're going to go ahead and pull out an Angel Wisdom card for you. And then I'll read from the book. Give us kind of like an overall feel for your month. We have the Libra. Wise counsel. Unity with a spiritually minded community. Ask the divine for help and trust the answers will come. Compare traditional methods with new ideas to see which is best for you. Now, I don't know if you can see in this, there's a bunch of different religions. So some of you may be like learning about a bunch of different religions, tapping into it. There could be something about religion for you for this month. Or you're just really kind of maybe some of you, if you've not been practicing for a while, maybe you are practicing or going back into your religion. Maybe you're just finding like-minded people who are with you, you know. All right. Let me go ahead and see wise counsel. Here we go. Our wise counselor. No matter which spiritual language you choose, Archangel Sandalphon will act as your liaison to Source. His desire is to see that your prayers are heard and answered. While in this deck you have a kind and a compassionate emperor, that's not always the case with people in charge. Structure and discipline can turn into tyranny in the wrong hands. There's a need for spiritual teachers and leaders to provide a moral compass. The Wise Counselor card is about the belief systems that guide you on your path, bringing courage, self-respect, and peace. It's your connection with the divine. Maybe some of you guys have lost or feel like maybe you've lost connection with the divine. Lost favor in some way, shape, or form. I don't know. The Wise Counselor is also a duality card because it can reflect a need to adopt a traditional approach, or it might ask that you toss tradition out the window and go your own way. Which aspect of the card is recommended depends on the... Wise Counselor also reflects being in a community of like-minded people who support one another, and locating a spiritual mentor or guide who can help you find your way. Doing the right thing for the right reasons, remaining true to your principles, respecting your elders or the lessons of the past, the power of prayer, the search for meaning in life, schools or spiritual institutions, and those were the additional meanings to this card. So, which doing the right thing for the right reason, that does give kind of that Libra balance, what's right, what's wrong. Yes, there is a gray area in some situations, and maybe it's seeing the gray area. And remaining true to your principles, your own, don't let anybody don't let anybody force you into a position where you are compromising your own principles, your own morality, and things of that sort. So, and doing things especially for the right reasons. So maybe it's like knowing what's right, what's wrong, and into that effect. And then tapping in again into the power of prayer for some of you, or really for all of you, and knowing that prayer does work. Prayer does work. This also could be Taurus. I'm getting Taurus energy as well. You got kings and queens. I think it's Ava Max, isn't it? Ava Max. You're not alone. Whether you're divine masculine, divine feminine, or just in this type of energy, maybe where you feel like you're kind of alone, you do have people out there who are part of your community. Maybe it's just finding those people, finding who's right for you, your energy, people you mesh well with, you vibe well with. You got Venus, love. You got love on the brain, baby. All right, beauty, harmony. You're attracting love into your life for some of you. Or there's something about whatever house your Venus placement is in. Cancer, you could have Cancer Venus, or you are Cancer. You have this in your chart, or this could be flip a switches. This could be your person. Do something. Your feelings. Some of you, it could be like your heart chakra may be opened if it has been closed for a while. You maybe I don't know. For some of you, that could be like new love in your life. Libra, there's your card. Taking the rose-colored glasses off. Things are coming into balance in your love life, it seems like, this month. Or you're starting to see things a little bit more clearly. You're gaining some sort of knowledge, some sort of wisdom. You could be getting, you're like, I'm getting like following the signs. There could be something about signs, synchronicities that you're seeing, and you're kind of like going with the flow. Or maybe you're waiting for a sign. Maybe that's what the prayer is for. Like really being deeper into your prayer. And maybe you've prayed for like some sort of signs, The Libra card here does also mean being choosy with your partner or with a partner. Being having certain expectations, accepting no less than what you deserve, making sure that somebody wants equal give and take with you, like basically mirroring energy. Like you want somebody who's going to give back to you what you give to them. An Aquarius, the radical. So you could have Cancer, Libra, Aquarius, any of these in your charts, or you're dealing with one. Let's spin it up. I got my money. Let's spin it up. You got Black Eyed Peas. I got a feeling. Ooh, you got a feeling. So some of you may kind of feel like you already know something is coming in towards you. Or you're just getting like this good feeling, this good loving feeling. For some of you, you could be coming, or could already be in contact with your person, and it's just like you're seeing clearly who this person is, who this person means to you, or what they mean to you. Starting to see maybe a future with this person. There may be some people who may be a little bit upset about this. Maybe shocking. It may feel a little bit otherworldly to you. Like you've just known this person all your life. Or you're tapping into something that maybe a new project, a collaboration, and you're really thinking outside the box. It's something that it's a very maybe nobody else does, or it's just you're really thinking outside the box when it comes to any kind of projects you're doing, or maybe putting forth an idea or something to that effect. And it's going to be something that maybe nobody else has ever done before, or it's just you're coming in and you're making your own pathway, and you're having a breakthrough. Because you see some sort of window of opportunity to be able to take it. Maybe it's something that you've been wanting to do for a while, but it's like you were waiting on the right time to do this, and things are starting to kind of balance out to be able to take that a step further, to go towards that endeavor. And it's something that you're very passionate about, something that you know that you're gonna, maybe some of you, it's something that you already do that is like a passion of yours, something that you really love to do. But it's going to take you out of this energy to where you are now taking some sort of approach. Maybe it's something that you never thought you would do, but you had some sort of fear of doing, but you are actually taking this because things may be kind of settling out in your life, and you're able to kind of take that forward and put the work into it and be passionate about it. You could be protecting this energy or this project that you have going. Could be a move that you're passionate about making, or travel, you're passionate about doing that, and you're making those kind of plans, but you're keeping things kind of a little bit low key. Right. Some of you, there could be something as far as a relationship goes, you're keeping your feelings and your emotions to yourself. Maybe there's somebody in your, you know, there's kind of like, I don't know, there's something between you and somebody, but you're kind of keeping it quiet, keeping it low key. You could even be dating this person right now, or with this person, but you're keeping it quiet to protect yourself, protect your energy. It could be to protect your family. In some cases, I don't know. You got bad blood right now. There could be somebody that you kind of feel like you may be on the outs with. That need to be balanced out, or things are being balanced out. I don't think we can solve it. Maybe you feel like you can't solve the issue. There's something that where it just cannot be fixed up, solved in a situation, and you just walked away. For some of you, you're going to make it. There may be some attempts made to reconcile a situation, to bring peace to a situation. One person may not be on board with it. Well, that's cool. It is what it is. Like, all right, what else do we have for our Libras? 5 of Pentacles. This is in reverse. There's some direction that you've been wanting to take that you feel like you're going to be victorious in. You did go, I get that maybe some of you might not be seeing something very clearly at the moment. There's something you're not reconciling. And this is what's holding you back from being able to move forward into maybe an offer, some sort of reconciliation that needs to be done either within yourself, because this gives me to where the dark and the light kind of come together in union. So either within union or yourself, but since it's like in reverse, there's something that you're not at peace with within either within yourself or with another party, and it's stopping and blocking. Could be a work, it could be love life, whatever. Let's get Excalibur. It's something about being able to take your power back in a situation. So this is holding you back from being able to call back, take your power into a situation. Something needs to be reconciled within, either within yourself, with another party, or whatever. Something about your foundation and your stability needs some sort of reconciling. But once you do this work, because it's like you're not doing the work, somebody's not doing the work. You got the Wheel of Fortune. It will finally turn in your favor. It's giving like there may have been some sort of karmic situation that you've been going through, Libra, and maybe you feel like, you know, the divine's not helping out, not answering your prayers or whatever in a situation. But it's all because there's something within that you need to work on. Put it that way. Some sort of shadow aspect within yourself. You got Best Day of My Life, American authors. You're being guided by the archangels, your guardian angels, your ancestors, and your spirit guides to help you work through whatever it is. Maybe some of you might feel like that they've abandoned you in some sort of way, shape, or form, but they're always with you, helping guide you. And there may be a situation where they're being forced to step back because there's some sort of karma that's needing to be dished out to bring balance back into a situation. So they may be like having to stand down in some way, shape, or form. You got protecting. You're protecting your stability. You're protecting, could be again with the family, protecting your money, or something about savings. You got what else do we have? Ace of Pentacles. You have an offer coming in. Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, Libra. You're going to have some sort of options. You're going to have an offer coming in towards you. It could be a few offers. You could have, you know, decisions that need to be made. Or there's an illusion that maybe you have like all these offers or whatever coming in. But for some of you, you do have an offer coming in because of you protecting your energy, protecting yourself in some sort of situation. And because you've done that, the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, and now you're being presented with an offer. And it could be quite a few different offers coming in towards you. Or there's something about some sort of decision that you need to make. And it's going to lead to a celebration. Could be a group collaboration, or collaborating with somebody, and you're needing to gain some sort of strength and courage in order to take this step. But it's also getting like it's a sense of pride for whatever work and effort that you put in. This is like a sense of pride, and this is going to be something that is like very abundant, because this gives me the infinite. It gives me like abundance. So this is going to be like you're proud of the work that you're put in, and you're receiving the recognition, you're receiving the rewards for it. And for some of you, this would be like you're in the limelight somehow. You know, could be publicly recognized, could be getting some sort of award of some short. Somebody could be short. I don't know. Call you shorty. Oh, sorry. But this is making you step into the limelight, taking some sort of, could be stepping into an authority position for some of you. maybe it's gaining the courage to step into some sort of authority position. Maybe it's not something that you're accustomed to. Could be something to where it's like you're worried about being in some sort of authority position. So I don't know, maybe some of you could be getting promoted to being a supervisor or head boss of some sort, and you're just kind of like, the responsibility of others. It can be a very heavy responsibility. I get that. I understand that. Some people like being in those type of positions. Others are kind of like reluctant to do so. And I just saw the Chariot card come out. There's something that can be moving towards. Somebody's moving towards you. There's nothing holding me back. Taryn Egerton and Tori Kelly. Somebody's not holding back coming towards you, Libra. Or you towards them. Or again, it's a project. You're just like, no. Like, I want this. Again, it could be in a job or a position. You're like, I want this. I'm going for it. And it's like nothing's going to stop you from getting whatever that is. So keep that in mind. Do it with the right reasons. Do it with integrity. Because however you obtain that position is going to determine what happens in that position. Because what God giveth, He can take us. So, and if you obtained it in a wrong way, any way, shape, or form, yeah, He can take it away just as quickly. You have the Empress, boss. Bossing up in, could be a project area again. Could even be love. There's something maybe about a love situation that you're wanting to balance out. That you could be going through a divorce, went through a divorce, or some sort of legal situation that is coming to an end. Could be with the King of Wands, or you are this King of Wands, or this is something that you're passionate about. You are letting something from the past go in order to balance some sort of situation out, and you're moving forward. But this is like a King of Wands in reverse. Could be dealing with Aries, Scorpio, Libra. This King of Wands is like trying to be controlling. So maybe you feel like in your position, like you don't have as much experience as somebody else, or whatever it is. Or maybe somebody's looking at you this way, or it could be a group who are looking at you like maybe you don't have enough experience or whatever it is, but you're having some sort of new beginning, new start. Things are balancing out for you. And you got 3 of coins. Okay. Now, there could be some third parties who are trying to stop and block your forward movements from leveling up, ascension for some of you. There's something about learning from past experiences. Maybe about trying to control a situation or control something in some sort of way. Why am I getting? I'm getting like somebody's trying to throw some sort of death magic. And it's like this person, it could be like an amateur or somebody who just doesn't know what the hell it is that they're doing, and they're trying to throw some sort of death magic your way. Ugh. Okay. Maybe it's somebody's trying to like stop or block your connection with the divine as well. I don't know if that came up. But because they're doing it, it's just, they continue to do this like over and over, and it's not working. And they're like upset. You got somebody like upset that this is not working. That whatever it is that they're throwing at you, it's just not working. And it's They could be paying somebody who just is not on board. Could be trying to cause some sort of something about coming in between a situation, between you and a job, or you and a person, a partner, or whatever. But they're needing a release. Let this go. Maybe some of you have released, let this situation go. Cool. That's what we like to do. Others of you, there may be somebody who is just like, no, they're not willing to let some situation go. And this is kind of like, seems like it's a group effort to do this. But what I'm getting here is, it's like, they could be trying to affect your, either one, they look at you, they're jealous because of, you know, mothering abilities, fathering abilities, or whatever. They could be trying to stop a pregnancy from happening, like by siphoning your, from your sacral chakra, your root chakra, you know, those areas, or even your heart chakra. Trying to stop and block you from having some sort of relationship because they know, like, it's going to be fruitful in a way of providing, like, a child or some sort. And this person could be very jealous or envious or whatever in that sort of situation. It's like somebody may be trying to call, but there's a backfire to it. Like, it may have backfired on that person or group. And with Justice card here, it's like things are being balanced out. Karma is being dished out because whoever it is knew they shouldn't be doing this kind of stuff, and they're doing it anyway. And it was all to stop and block some situation. Again, it could be work, could be whatever. And now the birth, it could be, you know, they didn't want you to start some new project. They were trying, could be spying on your work, you know, could be trying to, like, copycat your work or whatever, to try and stop and block a situation from happening, stopping your forward growth or whatever it is in the situation. And now it's just like, it's backfiring on these people. Or it will be coming to fruition by the end of this month. It will be backfiring on this person. This person could be acting irrational. They could act unpredictable in a sort of sense. They're going to be losing their own passion for what it is that they do. Because of the stuff that they're trying to throw at you. Stop and block and coming in between. The Divine's not going to let that happen. Because if you work for the Divine in any way, shape, or form, or you're on your North Nodal path, you're doing what you're meant to do. And anybody trying to stop or come in between that, it's just going to backfire. I do whatever it takes. Somebody is literally like, whatever it takes. Imagine Dragons. They're like, I don't care. I'm going to do, like, I don't want this person, this group, or whatever, to have all that. So they're really, 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 I don't know. This person just does not like you, Libra. I don't know what you did to this person. And you know what? In some cases, you didn't have to do anything to this person. Really, to be honest with you. You really didn't have to do anything just by being you. Sometimes that's all it is. Like, it's envy, it's jealousy, it's greed, it's whatever. They just want whatever it is that you have, maybe whatever is coming towards you. I don't freaking know. I really don't. Some people just aren't pleased or happy with their own lives and situations that they gotta tear somebody else down. I don't know. It's kind of, sorry, Libra, I feel bad for you. You know how it feels. Carried away. You got, let yourself be caught up in the whirlwind of a romantic moment. You got some romance coming into you. You might be getting a little carried away on your own. It's time to take some alone time or be single to get a new perspective. Some of y'all may be kind of pulling away from the dating pool or whatever, and you're just like, I think I'm good on my own. You're starting to see things a little bit more. Maybe you've already kind of done this. Maybe you've done this for a long while, and it's like you're seeing the brighter side of things. You got on the mend. You could have been healing from a situation. Be compassionate and kind to yourself as you heal your heart. You're breaking the chains. You could have been breaking some codependence or some obsession. You got answers unfold. Keep your mind open and be willing to learn from the experience. So you're gaining some sort of guidance. You're being guided to and helped along the way on your healing path, your healing journey. Some of you could be elevating. Again, this does give spiritual guidance. It also gives ascension. It's like where your mind is expanding. It's opening up to the universe. Some of you could be getting some sort of download, some information through either meditative practices or dreams, or just, you could be doing whatever, and sometimes it just randomly hits you. It's like, oh. You're like, oh, okay. It happens all the time. Let me tell you, all the time. Then you have soul whispers. Something maybe about your ears ringing, and gaining some sort of guidance. And pay attention. Pay attention to your surroundings, what it is you're thinking about, what it is you were doing, whatever it is. Pay attention, because your ears could be ringing during that time, and it's a clear sign that you're needing to pay attention. Soul whispers, look beyond the words and hear what is really being said now. There's something about maybe people around you who are speaking, talking, and you're trying to get a vibe check, with some certain people, and you're needing to pay attention to what's not being said. Not just what's being said, but what's not being said. Pay attention to mannerism, and that gives me body language, mannerisms, all that. You're needing to really tap in and look at a whole picture rather than what's just being said. It could be a pitch of the voice. It could be whatever. If you know. Given a little bit of Scorpio energy too is what I'm getting. So some of you could be a Libra, Scorpio cusp. Moon, rising, Venus, sun sign. Very really pick up on what's the missing elements. Put it that way. You really pick all that up. Change. There's transformation. Some of you could be going through a transformation. Some of you could have been like, I'm going to say a little bit on the darker side, or a little bit on one end of the spectrum, and now you're moving to the other end, or you're starting to see things again as black and white. You're starting to see what's right, what's wrong. Some of you could be speaking out, Libra, about certain injustices that are either you've experienced or gone through, or you got somebody who's wanting to shut you up, wanting to keep you quiet because they don't want something exposed. But you are no longer in an energy to where you are remaining silent. For some of you, you're like, I've been quiet for so long, but it is time. And you know what? You may have held back for quite a while because it was like, not time yet. Not time yet. So you held back. You may have observed, you may have paid attention, and you may have recognized everything, right? You kept quiet all this time. Some of you could have been collecting and gathering evidence. Some of you could have just been paying attention to all those body language, the behaviors, what was said, what was unsaid. and you just took notes, gathered all your evidence to make some sort of decision of what's right, what's wrong. So, and now it's like, you know what? Divine's like, it's time. And you're speaking your truth. And you got people who want you to remain silent. Responsibility is your path. To speak your truth. To speak what it is that you know. Or, you know, to come forth and make something right. Somebody could have went through some sort of transformation and seen maybe how they were wrong in a situation. And it's either going to go one way or another in here with this Say Less card. Like, there's somebody who's trying to shut you up because they don't want you to speak the truth. But you are also, it's giving, you're speaking the truth here. You've come out of some sort of shady energy, let me put it that way, and you're following your path, and you're being divinely guided to follow your path, to speak your truth. And this could be a feminine energy. You're going within, you're seeking that guidance, you're gaining the clarity, and it's putting you into a new perspective. Now, for some of you, there could be somebody who is trying to paint a picture, paint a narrative. And if this is, could be against a feminine energy to paint some sort of narrative. It could be in the workplace, it could be home or whatever. But yeah, you got fight song on right now. Just trying to cause some drama. What the hell? Rachel Platten. But for some of you, you're being divinely guided on your path. There could be people who just getting me between too of a path. It could be a soulmate journey, because this does give like soulmate or twin flame journeys, walking a path, or being divinely guided to come together to walk a certain path, to work together for the greater good. And this could be the feminine energy is finally tapping in and manifesting. This also does give me manifesting energy, where you're painting a picture, what it is that you want in your future, what it is that you want in your life. And maybe, again, for some of you, you are to work with your person. But I'm getting like there's conflict. Somebody's trying to cause some sort of conflict for you. And if somebody's coming against you, yeah, the fight song, don't let them. I'm not saying engage with certain people, but stand your ground. Speak your truth. You have such a bright light inside. Stop dimming it. Yeah, some of y'all could be like a bit more of an introvert, hiding who you truly are, what it is that you represent. You're needing to step out. Some of you could be stepping out on center stage of some sort. Check in with your body and release any tension you're carrying. So release and let go of anything that you've been carrying that feels like it's been weighing you down or burdening you. You're needing to kind of let that go. Some of you, it could be having there could be some sort of health situation that you're going through, because there's some sort of burdens you're carrying. Life can be hard and life can be wonderful. Which will you focus on? I just got, it's a hard knock life for us. I don't know why I got that. And then you got, your life is so special, treat it with loving care. Everybody's unique, everybody's special. Everybody be like, but that defeats the whole entire purpose of somebody being special. Every life is unique. Everyone is special. And I don't mean like special. I mean special. Give yourself some credit for doing a good job at this whole living thing. You went through 100%. You might feel like at the moment you're not getting through. That's why I'm just going to say the 99.9% of what happened through your life. But you've made it through 100% of everything you've been through. You're good, boo. You got this. Oh, you got my massage. Party in the USA. Somebody could be a party girl. Party boy. Something about maybe dancing and moving and uplifting your spirits, moving your body around. Everything's going to be okay. No pressure. You want more? Don't push yourself or others to get more. Get more of your pure, genuine self, and life will immediately and effortlessly match it. So be authentically you. Don't be anybody else. Be you. Why am I throwing? I'm like throwing my car. Like, no pressure. No pressure to be yourself, right? Some people are going to like you, some people aren't. You know, but as long as you are authentically you, true to yourself, what it is you believe, and all that, and not according to what anybody else wants, believes, or whatever, you'll be alright. You will be alright. Don't hide. Why are these like bouncing around? Somebody feels like I'm getting like the energy, somebody's... Somebody could have a addiction. Let's just say an upper addiction, something where somebody's bouncy. Or they're getting over an addiction, or they're trying to, or some. But I'm getting like it's more of like on the darker side of the drugs, to where it creates this person to just be like super bouncy, like all over the place, that where normally it wouldn't be their normal stance. Maybe you kind of need to pay attention to that with somebody around you. Okay. You've got don't hide. Dare to dream big. Remind yourself that everything is possible. Don't hide your talents and abilities, but use them to build your world. I got a whole new world. Somebody could be from the Middle East. Don't have to be. You got remind yourself that everything's possible. Don't hide your talents. Don't hide. Let your light shine. Receiving it all. You deserve to receive abundance at full capacity. Believe in your worth and trust the universe is already ready to deliver that you desire. Open up. Maybe opening up your chakras. Things will start blossoming, but they're, again, it's like no pressure. Behold beauty. When you insist that the world is hostile and others are your enemies, don't be surprised that it is so. Self-fulfilling prophecies fortunately work both ways. So, finding beauty in the world, even in the smallest of things. I mean, yeah, sometimes people suck. They do. But we live in a very beautiful world. Very beautiful world. And it's just taking in those little things. Maybe you're like, oh yeah, people really do suck, and da-da-da. But you know what? There are good people out in the world. There are. Maybe that's part of like finding your tribe, finding your soul tribe, finding your people. Who's for you and who's not. Be discerning. You got holding back. Somebody may be trying to hold, or is holding back an offer from you, Libra. You got cars just flying around. Maybe some of you are taking a flight somewhere. You got ready for it? Ready for it? I see go. You got dishonesty. Somebody's being dishonest. They're wanting to come in and make an offer towards you, but they're holding back. They're not being truthful either with you or with themselves. They may have lied about a situation. Lied about, I don't know. Maybe just was not transparent. And when it comes to transparency, it's like, just because they tell you some sort of truth doesn't mean they're telling you the entire truth. You got gossip. You're afraid of what other people are thinking. Somebody's wanting to come in and make an offer, but it's not a full, whole heart offer. And maybe that's what they're wanting. They're saying it's like, yeah, okay, maybe somebody did try to make an offer before, but it wasn't for the right reasons. And now, I don't know, there could have been a lot of shit talk, a lot of, like, whatever. And you're afraid, like, if you come together, what type of situation? Oh, third party. Okay. You could be worried about what other people are going to think after some sort of situation went down. Argument, fight, public embarrassment, whatever. And now you could have, there could have been a third party involved. Doesn't mean that the third party was another person. Could have been work. It could have been family. It could have been some other situation that got into the middle of this. It could have been somebody's own insecurities and their own jealousies internally, which created a third party like energy scenario to where somebody was like fearful about making some sort of movements. There could have been just anything outside that caused it, and it could have been even internally to where it was like somebody just self-sabotaged. And this be the chaser. And the chaser's done chasing. They're like, I'm done. Like, they're no longer chasing. They're remaining stagnant. They're I don't want to say stagnant, not stuck. But they're just going to be focusing on more on yourself. Now, for some of you, the chaser could have went towards third party. And there's rumors and gossip about this. Maybe they, there may have been an offer that came in towards this person, and the person just was like, no, was not interested. And there's rumors or whatever going on about the situation, because there could be some sort of third-party interference. Call me maybe. Kylie Ray Jepsen. Hey, that's crazy. This could be somebody you just met. Oh, you're gonna meet somebody. Something's gonna hit off real quick. For some of you, you'll be out in public. You got legal issues, courts, judges, or something needing to come into balance, or there could be somebody could be trying to cause a legal situation for you, and you're just like chilling. You're like, whatever. I still feel bad. They could be trying to mess with your money. Or for some of you, you're like bringing some sort of balance back into your stability, your own stability, but it's giving like somebody's trying to throw off your stability, but you're sitting here not bothered like at all. Maybe somebody's trying to make you bothered even by doing that. There could be something about children's services being involved. Again, you're just not bothered. Kids at risk of being taken. And so there could be children involved in this situation, or you have somebody who's trying to target your children, target your money, but you were sitting here unbothered. All in an effort to cockblock you. To stop some sort of something coming in towards you. It could be a relationship coming towards you. It could be some sort of contract coming in towards you. It could be, I don't know, whatever offer. You're blocking and stopping any and all negative energies that are trying to come your way. You're escaping crazy, says it's great, escaping crazy people and protected by haters. Yeah, you're blocking. It's like whatever this is, like there could be, again, somebody trying to block and stop you. You're just blocking all that negativity because it's being returned. Whatever, it's going to be balanced back out. It's going to get returned. So if somebody trying to come towards you for some sort of, because they don't want you to move forward, move on, receive whatever it is that you're meant to receive, like all that negativity is going to get returned right back to them. Things will be getting balanced back out. In one way, shape, or form. We don't get to decide how that rebalancing works. Isolation. May feel rejected for some of you by your soulmate, by a twin flame. Somebody could have rejected their twin flame. Or you're like in hiding for some of you, seclusion with you and your person. But with this, it's like maybe your person did. Either you, I don't know, flip it switch it. Toxic. Ooh. This was a karmic soulmate. Ooh. That you have rejected. Right. Somebody's receiving a bill. Libra. You may need to kind of save up some money. You could have a big bill coming up that you need to save up some money for. My right hand is teaching. But you and this person could have had some sort of argument, some sort of fight or whatever, or it was really toxic between you and this person. And so you kind of like, this person may have tried to come back around and you rejected this person. And because you've done so, because you've healed from this situation. You've healed, you've rejected. Now you got somebody who's like in their head, they're worried, they're stressed out, they could be having some sort of headaches, or somebody's trying to cause some sort of headaches because they see you all happy. Could be somebody who they get back to the community in some way. Or you see this person could be a bit older, it could be an age difference. I mean, I'm not saying it's a child, this person could be have children. Or you just see this person as a very wise person. Somebody maybe that you go to for advice or for whatever, for some sort of guidance. Or this person, this is what they do. They give advice, guidance, or whatever. There's something about time. Somebody's delaying giving some sort of news. They're holding back giving some sort of information. Something somebody knows, but it's time for this person to do so with the watch here. But somebody's holding back, they're procrastinating. They don't want to come forward with whatever it is that they know. They're really in their head in the clouds. Overthinking. There's something about consequences here. They made some sort of bad choice, bad decisions. And they're really in over their head. They feel hopeless about this situation. They could even be very depressed. They could be ready to self-eliminate. And this could be a narcissist. You got a narcissist up in your energy that is literally ready to, doing everything that they can to try and burn it all down for you. And this is a narcissist, somebody who, like, full of freaking ego, tooting their own horn all the damn time. Or somebody who's trying to step forward, like they think they're king shit. but they're so freaking fragile. One small little thing that you say to this person, and this person probably throws a massive toddler tantrum. And that's kind of what I'm getting, is like this person is throwing a toddler tantrum because no matter what it is that they do, what direction that they go, whatever bad choices that they make, it's not working. You're still in this energy. And this could be a toxic ex of yours. This person is really all up in their head trying to configure and come up with some sort of idea to do it. And they're like stressed out, worried. Maybe for some of you with this light, it's like the something's coming to light about maybe this person playing games or trying to cause illusions. There could also be some sort of decision or some sort of information coming out. And that's what I'm getting here. Somebody's procrastinating, holding back, giving you some sort of information about this person. Either they know something about this person who's been causing all this drama, all this shit for you. And I'm getting like there's going to be consequences for this person's action for playing these games as well. Somebody's really lighting it up. They got the match, they got it lit, and they're ready just to let it loose and let it go. I mean, lighting somebody else, lighting somebody's ass on fire is kind of what I'm getting. Bang, bang all over you. Wait for me, I'm gonna take you. I had this song in my head earlier. Bang, bang, bang. You got closing the cycle. You're closing the cycle out. Maybe you are shutting down. For some of you, you may be shutting down rumors. There could be like rumors or some sort of fake news that's going on around about you. That people okay. You're shutting it down. Like people may be starting to see things a little bit more clearly. You know, once they may have like bitten the apple and been like, all right, jumped on board with all this, but they're starting to realize the test results are in, baby. It's all been fake, it's all been false, it's all been fabricated, it's all been a bunch of bullshit. And they're starting to see somebody who they truly are and what they truly are in this situation. Could be about, again, the illusions of a family matter. Oh, somebody, I don't know. Somebody could have been cheating, stepping outside of their marriage. Either or, male or female, or both for that matter. But if they have children, or there's something about maybe, yeah, somebody's heartbroken because maybe you don't want to be put in a third-party situation. They walked away, left you hanging, and they want you to be in some sort of third-party situation. I don't know. There could be some rumors that are being spread that you were put into a third-party situation. When, you know. No closure, no contact left unread. Somebody's hurt because you walked away. Oh, there could have been a situation where you, I don't know, maybe if you had a one-night fling, one-night stand or whatever, you could have fell hard for this person. I don't know. You could have, somebody falsified a pregnancy, could very well have been, because they wanted to lock somebody down. But this person didn't want strings. They didn't want commitment. They didn't want any of that. Some of you, they didn't even want children. And somebody could have tried to fake a pregnancy. And now they're all left heartbroken and sad. And they're left in this, like, they got no closure. Why? Because the manipulation, the lies, the tactics, and all this. Somebody could have fell for temptation and actually slept with this person. And this person was like, I'm pregnant. Just to keep this person, just because of the fact that they knew somebody was on the way out the door. Or that this person didn't want a commitment, They weren't wanting, anything. They just wanted to hit it and quit it and go on about their business. But now this person is heartbroken because they tried to play a fool's game. And it doesn't even have to be pregnancy. There could be some sort of lies going on about somebody's sexuality or somebody's just whatever. Like, I don't freaking know. Somebody could be lying about their sexuality is what I'm getting too. What is it they truly want? But there could be some sort of lies that are going to be resurfacing. Or maybe somebody sees right through the bullshit, sees through the lies, sees through the crap, and now they're all heartbroken and walked away. And now, somebody's kind of left seeking like some sort of closure in a situation, and you're just like, yeah, okay. Don't expect closure from somebody who broke your heart. Seek your own closure. Alright. Now, I want to be able to get this done and upload it for y'all. Okay, you've got somebody watching and spying, trying to get some sort of information on you. Because this person is envious, or you got somebody who they're just trying to figure you out. Maybe you're somebody they just can't figure out. They could be watching your social media. They could be watching you in person. They could have hired a private investigator to watch you. Whatever it is. You're at a distance from this person. So maybe they're trying to gather some intel. I don't know if you're dealing with somebody who's in the civil services or whatever. Or like any of the agencies, if you know what I mean. But somebody's trying to gather intel on you. And for some of you, there could be some sort of blocked communication. You may actually block this person to where they can no longer watch you. So maybe they can't watch your social media or whatever. Maybe you blocked. You went into, I don't know, maybe some of you have like your settings to private, and this person like can't no longer, why can't I freaking talk? They can no longer watch and spy on you, and it's making somebody irate and somebody very upset. For some of you, they could be paying somebody to hack into your stuff in order to gain some sort of information or intel on you. This is somebody that you could be on a break with, separated from, or you're just at an emotional distance or a literal physical distance away from this person. Maybe some of you just pulled away from this person. But because you walked away, they're still watching you. Spying on you. What you doing? None of your business. This person is toxic. This person could have addictions, drain your energy. You guys could have it could have been like this is trauma bonded. You got somebody who's like stuck on you. Whoa, stuck like glue. Oh, yeah. Hey, you got me too. If I was you, I want to be me too. Yeah, you got, maybe somebody's trying to be a copycat. This person is doing everything. Maybe, somebody could be trying to copy your information. So whatever it is that you do, they could be trying to copy that and being like, I'm the one who did it first. And you're like, yeah, no, bitch. No, I did. You want to check my IP address? You want to check the timestamps on the shit that I done did? Yeah, go ahead. You could have a copycat. You're like, I got the proof. What you got? And I don't have fabricated proof. I got actual proof. We want to go there? I got actual proof. I don't know why I'm getting like somebody could have paid somebody to like fabricate some sort of information, but you're like, come on, bitch. I got the real shit. I got it real. I got it like that. Why? Because you knew some things was going down. Reflecting, shadow work. Soul searching, evaluating. You're gone in a hermit mode. Pulling yourself back, doing some sort of inner work, learning some sort of lessons from a situation. Maybe somebody is really reflecting and looking at the toxic behaviors that they have done and have exhibited. You know, that would be a very beneficial thing to some people, you know, to really step in. Now, not everybody does that. I'm going to say that. Well, fortune. Somebody could be from the South, or, you know, West Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia, I don't know, North Carolina, Texas, Colorado, Montana. Let me see. I was going to say Missouri. Could be there too. I just got Canada popped in my head. Washington, California. All those areas, you could be dealing with somebody in those areas. I'm even getting abroad, across the world, different countries. Anyhow, and you got Wheel of Fortune. Karma is turning in somebody's favor. Whoever, karma, the Wheel of Fortune. By learning, okay, this is what I'm getting. By learning whatever lessons from this situation here and doing the shadow work within, the wheel will be turning into your favor. You will start seeing whatever it is that you've been wanting to manifest in coming into fruition. But it's not until you're doing this shadow work or you've gone through the reflection and seen through toxic behaviors. Now, this person, if you're dealing with somebody else, they may be doing this, and because of that, they're hoping to start anew. They're hoping to turn things around, is what I'm getting. So, take that as it resonates. You could be having somebody who's wanting to make something right in a situation, and because of that, because they're going to be trying to make something right, the wheel will be turning in their favor. It may feel like right now shit sucks, but you know what? By facing toxic behaviors, what it is somebody's done, haven't done, new, participated in, I don't know, whatever it is, they're doing the inner work. And it could be all stemming from, you know, learned behaviors from childhood as well. So it could be somebody doing some really deep work. Like a sky, oh my. Somebody's wanting to blow your world apart, Libra. Or something is going to feel like it's bigger than what it actually is. You got a key player. Somebody could be in the limelight. Or somebody feels like you're irreplaceable, Libra. Like there's nobody like you. Spiritually woke, self-aware, cutting through illusions, detaching from ego. So somebody, you're dealing with somebody who's woke. And I'm getting like this person here is spiritually woke. They're very self-aware. They know who they are. And this person is speaking truth. They're letting it all out there, or they will be. They're letting it go on who, like, yeah, because they are sick and tired of the drama. They're like, nope, let's go ahead and fix this now. Because why? It's time. divine time. Let's drop all of it out there, all cards on the table. Bam. To bring balance back in to a situation. Somebody says, peace! They're letting people go. Bye, Felicia. You're like, bye. Somebody's saying bye to whatever may have felt like that they had been holding them back. In any way, shape, or form. Like, it could be a relationship, it could be job, it could be family, it could be whatever. You're saying goodbye to toxic energies. You're like, no. Peace. And this person says leaving and not caring. No, you don't give a F. I just got the song A, B, C, D, E, F, U. We'll leave it there. All right, Libra. What a hell of a way to end it. You know what? If that's you, you're like, peace out. You know, and telling people, like, I don't care. You're living in your truth. You're living in your authenticity. You are speaking truth. You're being true to yourself. You are, your morals. You're going to let your light shine. You're letting it flow, and you're letting the world know it. Good for you, Libra. Good for you. All right, you guys have a wonderful month. And I will see you guys here next month. Or if, not, I might see you here in one of the next coming, signs that I'll be reading for. I've got Aquarius up next. Then I'm doing Earth. So, water will be last this month. Sorry, water signs. I know. Y'all seem to be always last. I'm sorry. But you're first. If you're not first, I know. I just got it. Holiday night. If you're not first, you're last. What did I get? Ricky Bobby. Somebody's name could be Ricky or Bobby, or there's something about that. So shake and bake. I just got shaken. Okay, I need to quit because I will quote that movie. I love that movie. Somebody could really love movies. Like, they could be, like, really... Yeah, so random. I don't know why I'm doing that. Like, quoting. I can quote so many different movies. But anyhow, y'all have a fantastic, wonderful month. That's so random. And I will see y'all on the flip side. Peace, love, light. Bye now.
Everyone has a story. Everyone has been through something that has changed them. So, never judge a person by the chapter you walked in on.
Say something.